Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into LRW's Wednesday's Random Rumblings here at twitch.tv/Knuckle I am your host, Knuckle J Moose, here to grow your commentary needs and storytellings. We've got a special starter this opening as Yuri King Kang with the backup of one of our newest contenders, one and only Aaliyah, will be taking on Victoria Lovecraft yet again in singles contest for one fall to start out the show. The Crazy Cutie making her way on down to the ring, assisted by LA in her corner. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've had a wonderful week so far, whatever time zone you're watching this in. If you're watching this live, we're hoping you're having a wonderful hump day and enjoying some of the new features brought to the channel and brought to the show. As we watch the Crazy Cutie take on Victoria Lovecraft after much respect between both ladies. Will we see another match where these ladies are indeed looking to see who's going to sharpen their steel against the best? Or will other things happen in this Random Rumblings this evening? We also have a special match this evening that we'll get to talking about here in a moment.
And her opponent from Transylvania, Romania, Victoria Lovecraft.
As the Queen of Bike Club makes her way down to the ring to see how well she does this time in the match between both ladies. As stated earlier, we do have a special match tonight, as we will see the LRW Heavyweight Champ Graveyard Doc take on the newly crowned Done Did Good Champ, the one and only Ice Still Pigeon, in a champion versus champion non-title test of strength. But right now, Yuri King Kang, Victoria Lovechild, or Lovecraft. I keep saying Lovecraft. Here we go, and Yuri now with a wheelbarrow into that DDT, starting things off hot and heavy. Springboard off the bottom and just misses. She didn't get all the energy. Oh, swinging face buster. And now going for a moose out of ropes, but this time Yuri moved out the way. Now she goes out the rope. Oh, beautiful float over drop kick, sends her on the ropes, and now working on that left arm, pulling it over that taped steel cable. We call the ropes. And now collar elbow tie up as Yuri King Kang trying to move to a back position. The Victoria now reversing and now looking to jockey for a position that gets another hold on to something else. Maybe to go for another takedown or something. Nope, Yuri with a shoulder toss into a lay down side headlock. Putting all the pressure on the chin and jaw, but there goes Victoria rolling her out of there. And now Victoria locking up yet again. It's both these ladies, trying to show off their technical prowess a little bit more than normal at the moment. As Victoria's got a beautiful side headlock locked in tightly, keeping Yuri from getting out of it. Excuse me. And a beautiful toss. Headlock tosser there. Now Victoria tossing it to the rope, sending it to the outside. What will Victoria do here? She's going outside with her instead. And now smashing the knees, especially that right one, onto the mat. And now Victoria biting at the fingies. Trying to keep Yuri from using those digits to their fullest extent, so she can get out of these submission holds and other things easier. And now Victoria yet again looking to set up something here. Was her in the corner. As Victoria sends her up. Uh-oh. Going from the other side. Oh, but Yuri fighting out of it. Wait a minute. Victoria fighting again. Looking to climb up top. What are we going to see here? She drives those elbows across the ear and back of the neck, back of the head there. Uh-oh. Victoria. Avalanche poison runner from out of the corner. And the crowd agrees. This match has been going awesome already. And now Yuri was returning it. Poison runner of her own. Not as high up, but definitely landed flushly. As he lands that beautiful bottom rope moonsault. And now from Brett's rope into the wheelbarrow. Bulldog, take a drink. It's time to get the festivities going in our opening contest. Victoria left right now with a swing leg, snap DDT, or snap suplex. But Yuri heading outside to catch a breather. Victoria, though, waiting patiently and dragging her back in. Victoria now throws her into the corner. Looking to get the crowd to pump up behind her. Will we see what she was trying to plan for last time more? Oh, wait a minute. Corner drape DDT. Is it enough to even get a couple pinfalls? Only a 2. But that elevation and that drop definitely made Yuri feel. You got Yuri feeling it right now. She stomps away at the belly. And now Victoria biting on the fingies yet again in the ring. She goes up top to that corner, calling up Yuri though. Looking for something big here. Oh, got caught into a Liger bomb of sorts. As Yuri now going from one side to the other. Beautiful drop kick in the corner. And then a shooting star press. But Yuri does not go for the pin just yet. Tossing Victoria into the ropes. Oh, big top cutter. Into the pin. 1, 2, no. Big top cutter applied, but not enough to put her away. As Yuri looks to get springy with the thingy. Springboard, Hurricane Rana. Victoria's back up. Oh, got caught trying to go to the ropes there. And falling backwards with that sprawling reverse DDT. She slipped it right on in. Victoria trips up. Yuri trying to do something to her there. What is Victoria? Oh, Lord. Victoria just picking her up and putting her back down the hard way. Possibly busting open Yuri. In the process, sliding through. Oh! Transylvanian twister kick. Connects to the side of Yuri King's head. She's now bounced her head into the corner. And speaking of which, Yuri finally fights back, looking like she was about to get dribbled. Oh! And returns the favor to Victoria from earlier. Tilt the whirl, head scissors. Sets her up in the corner, and Yuri, yes, you can see the little bit of blood leaking. As Yuri now looking to do something big here. Uh-oh. Yuri with that. Oh, no, went for the bulldog. Got caught. Oh. And Victoria going for that knee slide tripper, but got caught there now. Oh! Full lock German suplex. Tossed her to the middle of the ring. Is Yuri now getting the crowd to their feet to give her their energy. Possibly looking for a way to get out of the situation for the win against Victoria, but Victoria striking back now out of that sticky situation. Snap suplex lands flushly. Now Victoria, multitude of combinations. float down. They swim around neckbreaker. And now up top. Oh, coffin drop misses. Nail in the coffin, not applied. But that 10-pole driver definitely lands that one. 1, 2, no. I believe that was the move that Yuri used to win against Victoria last time. And Victoria was wise to get her hands up enough, I guess, to not take the full brunt of the damage. Springboard, leg drop misses. Misjudged the distance there. As Yuri now goes to send Victoria in the corner yet again. Put her up top. What we're going to see here? Nope, we're not going to see anything as Victoria fights her way out of it. Oh, got caught with that kick. Into a dragon screw leg whip for her troubles. Yuri now looking to set up something, but now Victoria. Front butt. Leg drop connects. But not a pin. She's putting as much weight as she can. Oh, high angled, high moon rising moonsault. Oh, Yuri going for that leg. Oh, got her. Able to move her body around for that twirling head scissor. That spring lock headboard spinning head scissors, like I said. Oh, Yuri went for something there, got caught. It's Victoria. Oh, rolls her up and stacks her high. 2, no. As only a 2 count applies. And now Victoria looking again for something here. Uh-oh. Sidewalk slam. Making sure her back feels the pavement if there was any. Victoria now. Couple strikes into that assisted falling facebuster. Going up top, looking for that high move. Oh no, nail in the coffin. Connects. As Victoria pulls Yuri away, going for the pin now. Is it enough time? No. Just enough time from her dragging her to give Yuri enough to get that shoulder up at the last moment. Yuri now heading to the ropes. As Victoria, got caught. And stun gun on the ropes there. Now Yuri coming in with it's kind of a double stomp there into a running head scissors, Hurricane Rana head scissors. Victoria now reversing it into a little A or fireman's carry into the pin. Did Yuri waste all of her energy? No. Possible desperation pin from Victoria Lovecraft. Trying to keep Yuri down. Drop kick applied. Impaler DDT. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. As though both ladies were going back and forth as much as possible, trying to one up the other as best they could and gain themselves an advantage. It came down to who could hit the hardest move next. As Victoria Lovecraft, after many opportunities to take her out with something big and taking the damage of big moves from Yuri King, it led to a nail in the coffin, followed by the what did I just say? My brain just went for it. Followed by the rest of the movement there to get her the pinfall. Oh yes, the Impaler DDT. My apologies. That Impaler DDT planting Yuri's head into the mat. 2, 3. Getting Victoria Lovecraft. The win between these two ladies. As Yuri got the first one, and Victoria gets the second one out of the two, meeting each other in singles contest. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match As we see running it back, another group running it, two people running it back from this past Monday. Furious Freeman taking on El Tigre Fantasma in a one-fall contest here this evening. Freeman now heading out to the ring. Maybe we'll finally get some answers to why things happened the way they did on Monday night. Freeman talking about, though he didn't get the win he deserved against Owen Rudden, he knows that there's more than just Rudden has got a problem with their attitudes. As he was about to start talking about why he went after El Tigre, there is El Tigre Fantasma at the outside of the ring there. El Tigre now telling Freeman that he's nothing but a sore loser and that he should take his loss with dignity and respect and learn how to become a better wrestler from it. As someone who has lost a lot but also won a lot, he knows how it is. And they both want to have the match right here. I guess El Tigre was telling him to prove himself, and this is what it led to. Impromptu match between the two gentlemen. Trips him up. But Freeman able to kick out of it. Now Freeman stomping away at the rib cage, and that furious elbow. Brett's rope moonsault connects. As Freeman is on a tear now. Striking the rib cage a lot more than normal. Beautiful single arm DDT suplex. And now driving the knee into the face. Freeman going for a pin. One. Only a one count though. Oh, big boot misses from El Tigre. Sidekick missed from there. Oh, got caught in the wheelbarrow. DDT though. Now El Tigre looking to get springy with the thingy. Oh, kind of lands it, but kind of didn't. It kind of two ships passing in a nice situation, but not with that one. That leaping 360 leg drop. 180 leg drop, apologies. And now, Code Red on the floor. Plants him solidly. As it is the referee's discretion when to count him out. As El Tigre starting to now work over the body of Freeman to get themselves the upper hand they need to win the match. As El Tigre goes up to the corner and big diving elbow right to the middle of the shoulder blades, and Tiger Stomper, Tiger Claw. Tiger Claw on the outside on that very thin protective flooring. So Tigre gets back in. And now we're about to see yet again bow and arrow hunting. Will Freeman tap? But no. Freeman holds on for the time being. Leaping double knee, or single knee, honestly, to the jaw. Into a pin. And El Tigre, yet again, getting the victory over Furious Freeman. As El Tigre continues on his winning ways. Proving that Freeman is not taken to the lessons just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match as we see the silent striker Bufa Rahina take on the man from Afghan, the Afghan mountain, the one and only Ajir Akarifi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Laos, the Surgeon, Ule Rosaka.
Bufa Rahina making her way to the ring. Still riding on the high of not only the Graveyard Throwdown Turmoil match, but also the victory this past Monday. Will this be the path she needs to gain herself a #1 contendership opportunity against Linda Suzuki? Or is Bufa Rahina just out here to prove tonight? Doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter when. She's not afraid to throw down when needed.
And her opponent from Afghanistan, weighing in at 371 pounds, the Reka Amir and
Ajir Akarifi, the big man from Afghan, making his way to the ring. Don't know if he's still on the mindset to challenge for the DDG against ISO Pigeon, or if he's just looking to cause as much panic and mayhem as possible so he can be considered in any of the title pictures more than what he is already. Will the Afghani mountain be able to climb to the peak of victory yet again? Or will Bufa Rahina plant her flag and claim victory for herself tonight? Only time will tell. Both the opponents set up in the corner. We have to call it down the middle. Here we go. And already starting off with those powerful strike combinations. Oh, but as here, big kick with that big shin bone right into the shoulder. Is now both individuals collar and elbow tie up. Rahina using her low center of gravity from her time of MMA being an MMA ring. And now using the steel cable to wrench on the arm to keep Bashir from doing all of those heavy-handed attacks and lifts there. Oh, but speaking of lifting him up in the corner with that modified reverse dragon sleeper. Luckily enough, being on Hart's rope gave her enough to give the leverage, but not enough leverage for that jump as Bashir moved it away. Went for that springboard's clothesline, but just misjudged it. And kicking the knee out of the knee as Bufa goes for the pin. But Ajir gets out of it. Bufa now trying to get the big man down, but he decides no, it's not the case. As he tosses her away and then big chopped her right into the corner. One side, the other, a big old bullet train coming through and into a monkey flip. And oh my Lord, pummels to the side of the skull. Trying to cause some brain damage to Bufa Rahina. And now both locked up, collar and elbow tie up yet again. And Rahina. A little bit of strong arm action. Oh! Pushes Ajir away and into the ropes, and then coming back, getting caught with that drop kick to the leg yet again. As now Rahina looks to set up something big here on the Ajir, looking like, oh, big bunch of strikes. And oh, floating over into a knee strike. And oh, both went for the clothesline, but Rahina able to get the clothesline off quicker due to the maybe possibly ducking Ajir's and setting it up. Uh-oh. Oh, Lordy. Ho! Dropping the cage. Or throwing the towel. My apologies. Hitting the throw in the towel, and it does not work, though. Sajir kicks out early. Rahina not looking for something there, but oh, Ajir double leg takedown to get the ball wrong his court, but instead going after that knee she's been drop kicking earlier. And now again, tripped him up and now dropping her knee into the inside pocket of that knee. Trying to get the ligaments. Make sure they're sore when he tries to pick her up. Bova tries to attack, but got caught, and uh-oh. Rahina fighting out of that. Bounces to the referee, but a big frame of the big man from Afghan. Now breaking out of that arm twist, and now setting it. Uh-oh. What are we seeing here? Landslide connects. Plants her face into the mat with a landslide. And now, full-on sharpshooter. But Rahina, martial arts background, MMA background, not only helps her fight out of the submission early, but also hits out this huge mixed martial art combo, sending Ajir into the corner. Rahina going to work again on that arm as much as possible. There's a beautiful arm captured hip toss by Akarifi. As Rahina tries to pick up the big man, but does not work, so he says, here, let me show you how it's done. As he picks her up, and oh my Lord, tosses her straight to the floor. To that little bit of padding that's out there. And Ajir not wanting to waste any more time. Brings Buffa back into the ring. Is Ajir looking to do something? Okay, no. I thought he was looking to do something with the ropes there, which would be insane, but I guess not. Oh, and Rahina fighting back and getting that quick arm clothesline to put down Ajir. In fast enough time to get her maybe something set up here. Uh-oh, punch. Greco-Roman takedown, and now mount control with the palm strikes. But it is not enough. Oh, big King Kong knee across the sternum. Now Rahina looking to set up something here as Akarifi goes to the other corner. Forearm across the throat, elbow to the back, to the side of the jaw. There's Rahina looking to set up something else here. Oh, possibly looking for throwing the towel, but was blocked by Ajir into that Greco-Roman takedown. All the mass and weight bringing her down on top of her at once, and oh no. Pummeling at the skull yet again. Trying to cause more damage there. As Rahina single leg roll through. Throw in the towel. Connects. But Rahina says she's not done just yet. Oh. She catches him with that knee. 1, 2, and it's a 3. As Rahina takes the victory here over Ajir Akarifi. Though the big man is definitely known for his size and his strength abilities. The quick-witted mind and disciplined attitude of the surgical striker was able to pick apart her opponent and gain herself the victory here this evening. But accommodations to Ajir Akarifi for putting on a good fight against Rahina. And this right here, tossing her straight outside. Oh, decompressing the spine, ribs, and everything connected. But even after that, Rahina able to set up another throw in the towel to get her the win she deserved.
Here is your winner, the Surgeon,
Both Rahina picking up the win there. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a word from our commercial sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back from our commercial break. As after an open challenge last month, after the actions between these two, Niles Young and OTD running it back. Niles looking for revenge, compensation, call it what you will, for the attack done to the rib cage by OTD with that steel chair. But we see an outcome come of this. Or will there be more chaos and insanity to ensue?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 220 pounds, Niles Young!
The self-claimed king of the Indies, Niles Young. Hopefully his ribs have gotten a little bit more better after what happened. It's coming out here now trying to settle the debt with the man who caused that injury, one and only OTD, here this evening. Well, Niles Young to be able to avenge what happened.
And his opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 228 pounds, OTD.
As OTD makes his way to the ring, claiming after much talk to them behind the scenes that Niles Young keeps claiming a kingdom and reign of leadership, of lordship, that no one deserves other than OTD himself, as they are the one true destiny. Will OTD prove tonight that what he says is true? Or will we see even more underhanded tactics as we saw last time these two were in the ring together? Only time will tell what happens here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, spinning back fist already from Niles Young. Trying to set the pace as he throws away OTD, trying to set up. Oh, my Lord. It was trying to set up that collar and elbow tie up to slow things down like it is now, but I don't think Niels Young came to just to wrestle tonight. I think he came for a fight. As I could possibly see the bandages still on the rib cage under the shirt there. OTD possibly confidently feeling like he doesn't have anything to worry about. He's taking this match very lightly after the outcome last time. But Niles Young is definitely fighting back though when it gets the chance to. And not in like a wrestling fighting back, more like I'm trying to beat you down kind of fighting back. Oh! Took his eyes off the prize for a second. He got caught with one of those kicks, but saw the other one coming. And now Young up top, pounding away. Those shots to the face, but OTD able to stop it before any more damage is done. Now Young now throwing as many hands as he can. Oh, twisting the shoulder, but no. OTD with a forearm. Stopping that from happening. Russian leg sweep. Rolling over and into just a flurry into the jaw there. Oh, and a big kick to the back. Possibly catching those damaged ribs there. Off the ropes. Looking for a big boot from the side. And connects it as OTD's telling him you should have stayed down last time. And learned your lesson. Uh-oh. Armringer, but no. Oh, another back fist, but it just fires up OTD. As both men now just swinging for the fences on each other. Both men with fire and fury. Oh, in their souls. As a discus punch lands to the side of the jaw of Neil Young. Then that kick to the rib cage yet again. And now Neil's getting dribbled onto the mat there. Not a fun time for anyone. Deadlift, power bomb. Flips him over into a knee strike. Trying to make sure he puts Niels Young away. No. Or Niles. I call him saying Neil. It's Niles. Apologies to Young. Niles now fighting back with a jawbreaker. Oh, went for a quick forearm thinking that OTD was coming back faster, but no. Did not happen as he stun guns him on the rope there. And now Niles looking to call out something here. Got caught instead, too close to the action. Now trying to set OTD in the corner. The opposite of the ring. Oh, got flowed over. Turned back around. Oh, beautifully done. Caught him with that elbow strike. And now bouncing the back against the turnbuckles and throwing him down. Uh-oh. Going for a big elbow, but oh my Lord. Went diving into the pool, but there was no water at the bottom. As he misses the elbow completely. OTD looking to take advantage of that. Oh. Misstep there and does with that beautiful sit-out arm drag or hip toss. Leaping knee connects to the chin. There's not enough for OTD just yet as he drops the knee on the back of the skull, forcing his face to land on the mat there. Now OTD spring shot suplex into the pin. Is it enough with the damaged ribs? 1, 2, no. Kick out of 2. OTD trying to get Niles to his feet, looking to get springy with the thingy here. As he springboard clothesline, but Niles moves out the way. Now throwing OTD against the ropes. Beautiful head scissors takeover by the Indie King. But OTD firing back now. Oh, double super kicks going low and going high. Into the pin. 1, 2, no. Uh-oh. Ripcord knee. Into a pinfall of 2 only. As OT3 tried to use that time stopper knee, but it did not work in their favor. Now Niles fighting back, weathering that onslaught of an attack. Into a rear naked choke. Will OTD tap or pass out? Looks like neither, as he fights out of it. And now grabbing Niles, he is getting back up. Sends him over to the top rope. Oh, OTD stunner on the ropes there. The third of Niles Young getting caught on that top rope for a moment. Now OTD goes to stomp away at the knee on that very thin protected mat. And once again telling Niles Young to stay down. Oh my Lord, went for a high flying move. But Niles just stepped out the way. Luckily, OTD is back up, though, but he's getting caught with these combinations. Oh! Feint the back fist into a roaring elbow. And I believe it's busted open OTD from what I could see here. Get a better look here shortly. Niles, though, frog splash off the top of the ropes. Springboard frog splash, and now. Oof. Trying to cause damage to that arm completely. And yes, I see the blood pouring down. Oh, on OTD's face as Niles hits that knee DT. Focusing on causing damage to the left leg, yes. Oh, snapmare set down. And now Niles Young going up top. Handstand, slingshot moonsault. Connects. And now going for that rear naked choke yet again. Thinking with all the blood in his eyes and all the pain he just felt, OTD might tap out here, but no. OTD survives for the moment. As Niles is getting the crowd behind him. Looking for something big here. Twist around into a DDT. A tried and true favorite. From Hart's rope. Elbow drop into the spine or into the rib cage. Now off the ropes. Beautiful twisting senton. See, twist his body in position there. Springboard. Senton there as well. As Niles now is feeling the crowd behind him and feeling the energy of him going forward. But he didn't feel that as he got caught with a kick and reversed into a knee strike across the jaw. Was it enough to knock him out? 1, 2, no. As only a 2 count happens. Now OTD, the one true drive, connects. 1, 2, no! Niles kicking out of it yet again. Niles trying to weather the storm of OTD's onslaught along with the issue with his rib cage as OTD, couple boot scrapes there and then washes the face with the bottom of that heel. As now both men have donned a crimson mask of pain and anguish. As OTD was waiting for Niles to get back up, and now Niles looking for the finish off what he started. Hammerlock applied, but got caught with an elbow. But returns the middle with an elbow of his own, and a couple other ones. Uh-oh. Fall from the throne. Connects. And now setting him up in the corner. Niles looking for something big here. Scoop and a slam. Going to the tippy top of the ropes. What are we going to see here? Oh! Hits him with the Kingdom Drop. The Kingdom Falls. And gets the 3. As Niles Young picks up a win there. Gentlemen, tag team action abound as we watch the A and B connection take on the Diamond Brothers yet again here tonight at Random Rumblings.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 383 pounds, the American Dream, Anthony Diamond, and the All-American Jack Diamond, Diamond Mine.
The Diamond Brothers making their way into the ring, looking to run it back against the A and B connection yet again as our tag team division keeps heating up here. Everyone trying to get the chance to be the number one contender, and some doing spectacularly and some unfortunately not getting the oomph they need towards a win. The A and B connection making their way into the ring after a few big wins against a few other tag teams here recently. Have been definitely on the path to earning themselves the number one contendership match, to have another shot at those titles. Will that be the same this evening? We'll see how this goes as Anthony Diamond and Alan Barker start up the match. Barker with a bunch of strikes. Oh, got caught with a hip toss though, as Diamond now goes to work on Barker. Still no answers to be given about why at the end of last Monday night show Alan Barker interfered in the match of Graveyard Doc and a Glorious Odin Rudden. We don't know if Owen paid him off or what have you. Oh, as he lawn darts him into a flying shoulder tackle. Bradley now going for a big old school splash. Doesn't get that one, but he does move out that way of that drop kick and drop the elbow afterwards. But Bradley now fighting to get out of the wrong side of town, but it does not work as Jack was in. And Jack now setting up Anthony to return the favor from earlier, as Anthony Diamond with that flying shoulder tackle with an extra oomph from his brother. And now both men locking up. Bradley throwing him the Barker into his own corner, but Anthony fighting out of it. Throws him back into the Diamond corner. And another tag team maneuver applied here by the Diamond Brothers as they both get a double hip toss. And oh, striking across, pinpoints in between the sternum and the back as Jack went for that slingshot senton. And yet again misjudged it due to the mask. But doesn't misjudge that knee DT connecting and landing. As now Anthony heads back into the ring. Beautiful run-up leaping elbow by Anthony Diamond. And Anthony finally sending his opponent to his side, their side of the corner. There's a reverse blockbuster into a kick. Diamond Brothers wisely have been cutting off Bradley from Barker into that German suplex with a bridge. Oh, no, not even a 1 count. Barker trying to go for a hot tag. Does not get it. Instead gets another deadlift German. Planting him solid. And now Jack throwing Anthony into his own partner's corner. And the locomotive's going as he slams him into the one side. And the train's going back to the station with another. The big blows to the body. And Jack returning the favor there as though Bradley sending him back over to his partner's corner. And now A and B connection looking to do something here. Big kick to the sternum. It's now Barker. Yoshi Tonic into the pin. 1. No, only a 1 count. As Barker's starting to realize it takes more than just a few attempts to keep these guys down completely. So now Jack looks to tee off a little bit, and now sending Bradley to the Barker to the other side of town. As both these brothers set up for another tag team maneuver here. Oh, flying double shoulder tackle by the Diamond Brothers. And that may have discombobulated Barker here. Though able to figure out to get his partner into the match. And yet again, unassisted flying shoulder tackle. Connects. And now throwing Anthony into the corner of his own partner. Barker kick to the belly. And now some more kicks there, it looks like. And that Spanish fly. Straight into the pin. 1, 2. Nope. Anthony built up a little sterner stuff there, able to get that shoulder up in time. Keep the match going. And try to turn around in his favor. The A and B connection here showing why they're such a good tag team as they return from what happened earlier. That double shoulder tackle. As Bradley gorilla deadlifts Anthony Diamond and just lets him fall down freely. Beautiful jerk and clean motion. Now both men now setting up for something else here. It's a back body drop. I hear the bitches go crazy. I should know. I'm bitches. But not going for a pin on right now. Barker throwing Anthony into the ropes there. Went for that Hurricane Rana, got caught. I got his stomach stepped on by one of the Diamond Brothers. And now, oh, Neil Diamond, middle of the ring. Neil Diamond connects. Are we going to see it? Diamond press, it lands. Trying to crush the diamonds of his soul. 2, no. Barker just able to get out of that combination of vending moves. As those are the moves that won Anthony Diamond at 3-way, a go-go match last month. And now Bradley back in as he gets him with a deadlift German suplex and out the ripcord clothesline. Turns him inside out and 4-way sideways. As now a modified bulldog choke applied, but there's Jack to break it up as Anthony was trying to get out of it. Jack there to help his brother. Anthony sent through ropes and beautiful scoop and a slam off that rope there. As Barker, or Bradley I should say, Showing why he's the business. Oh, stomping away at the base of the back of the spine between the shoulder blades there. Throws him in the into the corner. As now, A&B connection. Oh! Lands that maneuver. No, 2.9 yet again. As Anthony Diamond shows why he is a tough diamond to crack. Well, that top rope moonsault, though, is it enough? No. Not enough damage done there just yet. For A&B connection to be cheering on. Now both team members tagged in, and another flying shoulder tackle. Jack trying to get the tag to his partner. Not going to get with that wheelbarrow face drop. Oh, reverse from Anthony. Trying to get something set up there against Bradley, but Bradley was too wise and waiting for it. So now he's sent to the other turnbuckle and just getting a pummeling. Launching him and into the corner yet again. It's time to take the trip on the train. The pain train. Because right now that old man don't hear no bells. And the match is going to continue. Up top and crowning his arm. That double axe handle. Anthony Diamond fighting back as best he can. And sends Barker into his own partner's cable. Now both members of Diamond Brothers. Oh! Double back elbow indeed. As Jack heads outside to make sure he doesn't get touched by Bradley, but goes after Barker with that enziguri. Possibly caught him with a diamond sifter. Sit out twisting stunner. Both men are on the outside of the team of A&B connection, but count of 6. Oh, both men are back in using a swanton style dive to move out the way. Very smart. Crucifix driver into a roll up. Rolling around the world in 60 ways. Went for the pin, but kicked out of it quickly. And now telling him to drink some cool water. As he was sent to the corner and beat on by Bradley, but now fighting out of it as Baker was taking free shots as well. Wheelbarrow, super kick to the side of the jaw. As Bradley makes his way in, I believe Jack was going to go tag Anthony. But heard all the commotion and tried to come back to figure out what's going on. As now, Old Dog New Tricks connects. Oh no! Anthony went to go stop. Oh no. Whew. Anthony went to go stop the pinfall and got for a senton and accidentally caught Barker instead. But Jack was able to hold on for 2. But after that, that combination connecting does not work in his favor. As Bradley goes up. Oh! Shine on, you crazy diamonds! Isn't enough space. It is not. As Barker is there to break up the pinfall. Oh, Lord. The price is wrong. Connecting. As Bradley goes to pick up the scraps being a legal man. But there is Jack to help his brother out. From a quick, cheap win from Bradley. Now Bradley tossing suplex. Going from one side of the ring to the other. Now scoop and a slam applied. Bradley getting the crowd behind him as Jack gets the hot tag, and I don't think Bradley knows yet till now. Rolling through into that wheelbarrow, roll through into that side super kick, and now making him drink some cool water. Jack, oh, Diamond Sifter. And I think it busted open Bradley. 1, 2, no. Diamond Sifter lands flushly. And it does indeed bust open Bradley on the side of the eye there. Right above the eyebrow. Bradley's got to be careful of that leaking into his face as Jack just teeing off. But just misses the enziguri. Oh, stacking him high, trying to get a quick pin. 1, 2, no. Jack fights out of it. Now Jack trying to get the crowd behind him as Parker is the legal man, but Jack saw it coming. Yoshi tonic applied. As Barker is drug away from the ropes there, Bradley has to get out via the referee's decision. Blocking that kick though. How much longer does it last? Oh! Alan Barker getting the business of Snake Eyes there. Now Springy with the thingy head scissors. Hurricane Rana takeover by Jack Diamond. And now tosses him in. Shine on, you crazy Diamond, yet again. But Bradley's right there to break it up. Return the favor of Barker breaking it up the last time they hit that maneuver. Now Anthony, knee strike to the side of the skull. Super kick to the side of the, oh! Neil Diamond connects. 1, 2, 3. After some great back and forth action, both teams trying to do as much as they could to isolate one of the other opponents. The Diamond Brothers sift through the destruction and find the big sparkly gem of a win here this evening. As though both men did hit the shine on, you crazy Diamond. Not once, but twice in this match. That shining wizard, the Neil Diamond, comes through once again for the Diamond Brothers to get themselves a big win this evening against the AB Connection.
Here are your winners, the American Dream, Anthony Diamond, and the All-American Jack Diamond. Diamond Mine.
Big victory for the Diamond Brothers. And gentlemen, our next one-on-one contest, we watch Martin Mythos, the Eldritch Abomination, take on the Spanish Savior, Pedro Hernandez, in a one-fall contest. As Pedro's waiting, oh wait, Tukra attacking Martin on the outside before he got into the ring. And Tukra now putting the pain to Martin as he threw him into that steps there. The ref checking on Martin to see if he still wants to continue. Martin says he's dealt with worse. Here we go. And now both men starting off. Oh, drop kick landed by Pedro. Bottom ropes moonsault connects. As Pedro looks to take advantage of the pain caused by Tukra Mahid against Martin Mythos here. Martindale, oh! Drop down, drop kick to the rear side of him. As both men now trying to jockey for position. So no one's horse is in the lead until that moment right there, maybe. With that gut buster to Martin. Going once again after the rib cage that was hit against those steel steps outside. And now Pedro looking to do something to Martin here. Rebound stunner. Pedro up top. Waiting for Martin, or yelling at an audience member as Martin gets back up. Hurricane Rana, and sends him into the steps on that left side again. Landing on the left side of Martin there. But Martin fighting back now. She's not a fan of everything that happened. Pedro rolls out the way. Wheelbarrow connects somehow, but got with a DDT instead. Now trying to toss Martin back in the ring, but the ref was in the way. Now Martin's back in. Pedro trying to end this match quickly. Went for that slingshot senton, but misses completely. And Martin now taking the upper hand, as Pedro did earlier. Big boot connects. As the Eldritch Abomination looking to cause total chaos. And connecting. 2. But no. Universal Destruction kicked out at 2. As Pedro now trying to come back from the pain of that move. Looking to find the answer to defeat Martin Mythos here. As he looks to get sprungy with the thingy yet again. See, bounces off, gets a little close, and gets that Hurricane Rana to land fleshly at least this time. Pedro now in control at the moment. Oh, went for another one, but got caught, got a little too greedy. And now Martin with a stomp to the gut, trying to end it early, thinking maybe, oh, wait a minute. Martin trying to use some geometry in the wrong way. Got caught and paid for it with that wheelbarrow DDT yet again. This time inside of the ring. Martin bounces Pedro off the ropes, drops down, pops over. Oh, big elbow, but Pedro able to block it. Pedro probably looking for Salvation's Grace there, and instead caught him with a slap down drop kick. We're going to see another Hurricane Rana from the ropes here. We do. As Pedro is trying to set up Martin the right way. Oh, stomps on the leg instead. Right on the tendons. On that ankle. Pedro getting a little ahead of himself. Trying to great jump and grab somebody quickly. Caught him with Salvation's Grace. Now he lands it. Will it be enough to put away the Abomination? The Eldritch Abomination, and it does not. Pedro up top. Looking to land a big shot here. Twisting clothesline misses as Martin eats it. But not a worry, and now goes to work dissecting as many body parts of Pedro as he can. Martin looking for something big here. Oh! Mental destruction. That forearm to the back of the skull. What is Martin looking to do here? Oh, but Pedro reverses. Stopped Martin from whatever he was doing. Pedro now setting him on the ropes. And now trying to focus on one of the limbs. And now Salvation's Grace. No! Sliced bread. But only a 2 count as Pedro trying to use this combination now to trying to get the crowd behind him. Looking for a yes. Michinoku or Falcon Arrow. Connecting, but Martin wisely rolling out the wing and now fighting back with that forearm there. Back in the ring for the moment, but Pedro catches him, getting back in quickly. Pedro looking to put him up on the corner. Does not work, though. Oh, but a big roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Does connect there as Martindale fighting back with that QCQ training. Oh, but went for Pedro going for something there. Possibly that European uppercut. I got caught with an elbow in return, and now Martin. Ankle lock applied. Pedro wisely rolling through it quickly enough before Martin could fully lock it in. Slingshot. Tilt the world head scissors. Connects for Pedro. Pedro now looking for possibly something else big here. Twisting arm drag does connect this time, though still kind of loosely. Shooting star attempt connects. Does he think it's enough to put away Martin Mythos? No. As yet again, Martin proves the toughness and the tenacity of this chaos being. Take a lot more than what Pedro has been doing so far. Pedro now looking for possibly. Yep, nope, got caught. Into that pop, into that power slam. As Martin looking for something big here yet again. Forearm to the back of the mind, mental destruction. Connects fleshly. Has he scrambled the brains enough? No. As Pedro just gets out of two. Martindale looking to set up Pedro for something damaging here. Pedro getting back up though. But Martin, big pop. Punches to the side of the temple. From one galaxy to another. Oh, got caught though. As Pedro got back in control. Oh, but got caught with a Hurricane Rana instead now. Quick a pin attempt applied. Is it enough? Is all the energy out of Martin for this? He is. So Pedro getting the win here tonight. And lasting the storm as best he could. A lot of the credit does have to go to Tukra Mahit for the interference earlier when Martin was coming out here, throwing him against those steel steps and causing a lot of pain and discomfort before the match even started. We're gonna have to check. We're gonna have the docs do their best to check up on Martin after he gets back to the back there. But I do have a feeling that the Eldritch Abomination is going to have a few choice words and a few choice movements for Tukra Mahit for interfering earlier tonight.
Here is your winner, the Savior, Pedro Hernandez.
Pedro Hernandez picking up a singles contest win against Martin Mythos with some unneeded help. We'll see what else happens tonight in our co-main event after we get a word from our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, in our co-main event of the evening, in a one-on-one contest, the LRW Heavyweight Champion Graveyard Doc taking on the DDG, the Done Did Good Champion, ISO Pridgeon, in champion versus champion non-title friendly competition here this evening at Random Rumblings.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the
Our LLW heavyweight champ, Graveyard Doc, making his way into the ring in this friendly champion versus champion one-off competition here. No belts on the line, just two men who have fought tooth and nail to earn their titles. Seeing how they stand up against each other this evening.
And his opponent, representing Country Dominance from Texas, weighing in at 217 pounds, the Continental Hybrid Wrestling Champion, the Ringer, Isaiah Piccone.
The newly crowned DDG champion, ISO Pigeon, making his way to the ring, wearing that beautiful brown leather around his waist. Will the momentum of winning the title go to help ISO Pigeon win in this friendly competition? Or will he see how Graveyard Doc has been able to keep his title for so long with such power and force that he holds within his hands? Either way, one of these men will win, and we will all win in this awesome contest here this evening. Pigeon coming out quickly with a head scissor, or a Hurricane Rana head takeover. Trying to use the speed to gain the upper hand on the heavyweight champ at the moment. But Doc now, Doc getting his hands on him closely, and oh Lord, a powerful butterfly suplex sends Pigeon flying away. He doesn't want to go flying. The Pigeon fighting back now. Out of the corner, went for a DDT and got caught with a handheld of a bulldog. As both men have only faced each other a few times in multi-person contests, but not one-on-one. But they've been watching each other's tapes though, and they've both been going back and forth trying to figure out what's going on between the two to try to see who's got a wink in their armor this evening. It's both men back and forth grappling attempts to see who could hold up against the other, as a key lock, shoulder key lock applied there by ISO Pigeon. And tripping up Graveyard Doc, going for a quick pin. Isn't enough to put him away? I don't think so. No, a one count at the most. Doc, though, wisely taking his time to get out of the ring and back in. The Pigeon was patiently waiting as they both lock up now. Both men almost equally heightened stature here. As ISO Pigeon able to apply that side headlock. Doc rolls out of it. Going for another clothesline, misses. And both men grappling yet again, a Colorado tie-up once more. Another side headlock applied by ISO Pigeon. ISO Pigeon, I believe, is looking to get under the skin of Graveyard Doc. But if he learned anything from last Monday night, pissing off the champ is not a good thing to do. As the champ, headbutt right between the shoulder blades. And now pulling on the mouth and jaw, trying to unhinge it. Like trying to get a chew toy out, trying to get something out of an animal's mouth that it wasn't supposed to be there. As Doc puts more of an onslaught on that corner, now sets him up there on top of the corner ropes. Doc, just tosses Pigeon to the outside. Says, I ain't got time for fancy shit. I'm here to win and beat up people. I'm here to beat up people and win. As Doc patiently waits for Pigeon to get back into the ring. Doc, instead of just chasing after Pigeon trying to show off and caught him off guard there. And then that powerful butterfly suplex yet again. And an elbow drop for his trouble. Mind you, that mat out there, though beautifully colored, has barely any padding whatsoever. As a knee strike connects, and now just throwing as much damage as he can to the champ. And a rib breaker by the LRW heavyweight champion. They got to the count of 10 to get back in. We're already halfway there. And throws Pigeon into the turnbuckle post. And throws him on the floor yet again as Doc heads back into the ring. Looking to win by any means necessary. Pigeon stirring to his feet. Can he get back in time? No, he doesn't. As the calculated assault from Graveyard Doc wins over the calculated speed and aggression of ISO Pigeon this evening. As Doc proved to Pigeon, you gotta do a lot. You gotta be a lot more sturdy and a lot more willing to do whatever it takes to get the victory.
Here is your winner, the Punisher, Graves Martin.
As the LRW champion gets a win over the DDG champion. For not any pole positions or anything, but just to assert that he is the champ for a reason. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening, Susan Smashing taking on Holly Heartthrob in a one-fall contest to finish out the night's events.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Spectacular Susan Smash.
Susan Smashing making her way to the ring to close out the evening against a tough opponent, Holly Heartthrob. Will the veteran experience of Susan Smashing give her the win this evening, or will we see the old school vintage of Holly Heartthrob win here tonight in our main event? Ladies and gentlemen,
And her opponent from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, TNT, Holly Hart.
Holly Heartthrob making her way to the ring to set up in this contest. I have just been informed that we have surpassed 100 subscribers on YouTube and are growing up even further. To all of our fans, both watching live and on YouTube, thank you so much for this monumentous moment, for getting us to 100 subscribers over on the red play button. As now Holly coming in, looking for a rush round, but the veteran instincts of Susan moved out the way, and then off the ropes. Beautiful belly to back suplex. Quickly already into a pin, thinking that's enough to put away Holly, but only a one count only at this moment. Now Susan smashing into Holly with the stomps across the sternum. Went for an elbow drop, but misses. As Holly fires back with that sliding drop kick. Now both ladies in a collar elbow tie-up. as both ladies jockeying for position here. One trying to find a weakness in the other arm there. Oh, snapmare applied and now to a side headlock or the backhand, a bulldog headlock choke. And Susan finally trying to fight out of as best she can. Now that side arm bar, a standing side arm bar there. Now Susan taking control of this situation as we have ourselves a bit of a grappling contest between these two ladies here in the ring. Susan trying to feint an elbow, but does not work in her favor as Holly with a quick twisting roll up. Trying to confuse Susan real quick to get out into that pin to keep her down long enough. And there's that knee strike to the side of the jaw. As Holly heads up top. What are we going to see from Holly? Are we going to see the Ferris wheel this early? No, went for a missile drop kick, but Susan moved out the way. And now Susan choking Holly on that steel cable rope. Susan now, and now stepping through one rope onto the other and putting the knee on the back, causing more pain to the throat and sternum of Holly Heartthrob there. And Susan is feeling the action and getting herself pumped up for this big clothesline. And she just stuck out that big arm and put it down. Oh, speaking of which, stacking her high, but no, Holly, not even a one count, able to kick out of it quickly. Holly heading to the apron now, trying to get a breather to keep Susan off her. And Susan, huge shoulder strike to the middle of the step. And went for a miniature smash mouth leg drop there. Little quick smasher. And Holly moving out the way now, throwing her into the corner, into that barricade side there. And Holly with a rear naked choke. And Susan wisely getting out of it quickly and striking the elbow to the side of the face both times. As both ladies keep fighting out here on the floor. They got to the count of 10. They're halfway there. Susan is just dominating and overpowering Holly Heartthrob with that forearm strikes to the face there while she was in that clutch position. Now both ladies back into the ring. Susan looking to pick her up and throw her away like yesterday's garbage into the pin. 2. No. 2 count only. Quick weight of the world. And now stomping away at the side of the head. And now stomping at the extremities, trying to do as much damage as she can. But Holly Heartthrob fighting back with an enziguri of her own. And now drop kick to the back as she was sitting there in that seated position. Double feet to the spine. Holly trying to pick up Susan, but does not work the way she thinks it does. As Susan, teardrop suplex applied. 1, 2, no. And now smashing again. A belly to back suplex landing again. Will we see the smash mouth from Brett's rope? We do. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And it's all over. As Susan Smashing picks up the win via that smash mouth. Both ladies starting out with a grappling escapade of moves there. But when it finally broke down, Susan Smashing showed why she is a veteran of this business by pulling out all the stops she could and weathering whatever damage was dealt to her via Holly Heartthrob. That smashway drive is what she's telling me she calls it. But they're the smash mouth from the heart rope, landing and connecting. 1, 2, 3, ending the match this evening.
Here is your winner, Spectacular Susan Smash.
Congratulations, Susan Smashing, and congratulations to us here at LRW for breaking 100 subs over on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you had a wonderful evening tonight. We hope you had a wonderful time watching this action this Wednesday night on Random Rumblings. We hope to see you back here this Friday for Supper Showdown. And we hope to see those numbers climb, not only here, but also on the YouTube side. Continuing to move forward in our growth in this company.